Guys, I just saw one of the craziest things of my life. So I'm minding my own business and I'm driving down the road, and where I live at, the skyline is not perfect, but man, we are surrounded by trees. And the part of town I'm in it's not the high end of town, so there are electric poles that stick up and kind of block things, but there are so many trees where I live at, and little hills and valleys. It is just beautiful just riding around, just going from one place to the next. And so as I was coming over here to film this video, I look up over this little horizon and I see fingers coming up out of the pits of hell. I just saw these fingers piercing the skyline, and at first I was like, what is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at. And I was like, I've never seen this before. And as I'm driving, I get closer and I see this very sharp, pointed spire coming up out of nowhere, hundreds of feet high. And as I clear some of the trees, I see that there are now two of them piercing the skyline not far from where I live. I'm talking about cell phone towers. Now, you might find this humorous, and I hope you do find it somewhat humorous, but do you know what used to pierce the sky? What used to pierce the sky were church steeples, and they used to be the tallest things around to gather attention, to let everybody know that God was up there and that He had a place here on earth that you could actually go attend. And then, roughly 100 years ago, all of a sudden these large and tall buildings start emerging. And then after the advent of the skyscraper, now we have these huge, monolithically tall cell phone towers or communications towers that are here to serve us. If you think that's what they're there for, you haven't really thought too deeply. Yes, in one sense, they do serve to help more people use their phones. And that's probably what's happening. Our area is getting very populated, and there's some people that are using their phone service more. And so to keep the airways not crowded, these towers are being provided. But do you know what else is being provided? Control. You see, they offer connectivity. But let me ask you this question. As you're viewing this video right now, do you feel more connected to human beings around you as you are watching this? And you might be identifying with me somewhat as you are watching this, but are you and I closer? Now, that doesn't mean I wouldn't like you and interact with you in real life and us have a pleasant time, but through this medium, are you and I better connected? Just behind my camera here, I am staring at a wall. Wherever you're sitting, you're probably sitting in isolation so that you can hear this small message coming out of your phone. But are we really better connected because technology is spiring up out of the ground and getting us more connected? Or are we actually becoming more distracted with more and more technology?